Hey there and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw Chibi Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. Let's start by drawing in the right eye. So we're going to start with a curve from the inside going up and out to the outside. Starting here we're going to go up and then out with a curve. Now we're going to draw in the eye in the center. So we're going to draw a circle touching the top of the eyelid. Draw a big circle coming down to the bottom and then back up to the top. Let's draw on the bottom side of the eye. So we're going to take this point, we're going to do a slight overlap and curve underneath this eye and back up to the top. So again, doing a little overlap, curving down underneath the eye, and then curving up to the outside. Let's color the outside areas in black. From here, we're going to have to draw in the hair bangs that come and overlap on top of the face. So in the middle of our head, right here, we're going to draw a curve from the top, coming down towards the bottom. Now we're going to curve that back up, and it's going to taper upwards, so it gets a little bit wider as we come up. Now from here, we're going to reverse the curve. We're going to go in the opposite direction, just above this eye, working our way towards the right. So curving down, and then back up. And we're going to continue this until we get to the outside of the head. Curving down again. Going back up, just down towards the eye, back up, do one more just beside the eye here, and as we get to the top on the side of the head here, we're going to go a little bit longer, going down towards the side of the head, and we'll pull that back up. Let's go to the left side of the head and draw the hair bangs on the left. So from here we're going to step down just a little bit so there's a slight overlap, we'll curve down, and we'll curve that back up. And we want to try to keep the height consistent across. So I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter. Going back up, down, up. I'm going to have to go a little bit higher now. Here, going up. And we'll draw one more longer hair here on the side of the head coming down. And we'll pull that up to the side of the head. Now that we've got the hair bangs in place, I'm going to draw on the bottom of the head. So on the sides here, I'm going to draw a curve, almost like a half circle down towards the chin. So on the left side, we're just going to let the hair overlap slightly. Curve down, round out the bottom of the chin. Now I'm going to bring this back up on the right side so that the hair sort of overlaps the head on the right. Now here we're going to layer in the eye patch underneath the hair. So we're going to start along the bottom here, draw a curve from the side of the head and a curve in towards the center of the face. Now from here we're going to angle up with a straight line, going up underneath the hair bangs in the same direction, going upwards. Now up here you're going to see the top of the eye patch. So up here we're just going to draw an angled line in behind the hair, going all the way across like that. From here I'm going to take this bottom corner and just draw the bottom of the strap going across over the right eye. Now this is going to go underneath the hair bangs as well. So we're just going to continue this up around the top of the right eye until we get to the side. Let's add a couple rivets on the four corners of the eye patch. Starting at the bottom, draw a circle on the bottom right. And then up the top here, we'll probably just see half of it. And then on the top left, we'll see just a little half. Let's draw on the lower mask here. So from this corner of the eye patch, I'm just going to curve down, back up on the right side. Now I'm going to curve underneath the right eye going to the outside of the head. Curving down and out. And to right about here, we're going to reverse the angle. We're going to curve to the side of the head. On this point, we're going to curve out to the side of the head as well. In the center points of the nose right here, we're going to draw two more rivets. So one circle on the left, one on the right. And then from this point, I just want to angle a line going up underneath that strap. Let's draw in the mouth. So from left to right, just underneath the eyes, we draw a curve going down, back up on the right side. Now we're going to curve down the sides of the mouth, going down towards the chin, leaving a slight gap. And then we're going to curve the bottom of the mouth, but we're going to leave a little space here in the middle because we want to bump it up. So curving in, leave a space, curve up on the right side. Now here, we just want to draw a little bump. So just a little smooth transition bump going across like that. On the left side here, we're going to draw a little zipper. So starting at a point, it's almost like a triangle. Coming down, we'll go across, and then back up. From the top of that triangle, we're going to draw a curve going over towards the right side. We want to leave a little gap on the ends. We're not going to go all the way across. From this point, I'm going to angle up to the top of the mouth, and then we're going to angle down. And at the top of the zipper, we're going to angle outwards. Now let's color the sides of the mouth in black. We're going to work our way towards the left. So we're going to do a curve going over towards the left, and we'll continue this all the way across the top, leaving a little bit of a gap to the top of the mouth, going all the way to the end. Now we're going to go over towards the right, drawing those same size curves. Draw one more on the end here. Now we're going to draw on the bottom gum line. So just beside the zipper, we're just going to curve up. And then again, we're doing the reverse. We're doing the opposite direction, curving down and up. We'll just pull that into that lower bump. And we'll go back to the right side and do the same thing, curving across all the way to the side of the mouth. Let's go ahead and finish off the hair. So on the sides here, I just want to draw a little bit more of an overlap in the hair bangs. So from this point, we're going to step down, curve downwards. Now we're going to pull this up along the side of the head, going up and in. We'll do the same thing on the right. So stepping down from that point, curving down, and then working our way back up. Now going back to the left side, I'm going to continue the hairline all the way up to the top of the head. Now I'm going to draw the head right up to about here. Starting on the left side, we'll curve down, and I'm going to work my way back upwards, curving up. And I want to add some hair strands as I go. So curving out again. Now this I'm going to bring all the way to the top of the head, curving up to right about there. I'm going to draw some more hair strands, curve out towards the left. I'm going to pull this in towards the center to right about there. Now as we go towards the right, we're going to flip the hair direction this way. So starting at the top again, we're going to go over towards the right, and then we'll pull that back in. Now I want to mirror what I have on the left side. So I'm going to curve out and then down. I'm going to pull that back in. Now in between this gap, I just want to draw one more hair strand. So I'm going to curve outwards, pull that back in. Now I'm just going to have to extend this line up further. So going across like that. Let's tuck the ears on the side of the head. So it's basically like a half circle on the side here. So behind the hair, I'm going to curve in behind the head. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Curving around and in. We're going to draw a little inner ear detail. So in here, we're just going to draw a little curve. On the right, we'll do the same thing. Let's add some of the hair on the back here. So underneath the left earlobe, we'll angle down and out. Go up. We're just going to do a little zigzag along the bottom edge here. And tuck that in underneath the head. Same thing on the right side. So angling down, go up, come down, and then in behind the head. Let's work our way down the body. So just underneath the head here, we're just going to draw the large collar. So on the left side here, I'm just going to curve around and down. On the right, we'll do the same thing. So curving around and down. And then we're going to work our way down the sides of the body. So from this point, we want to curve the side of the body down towards the waist. On the right, we'll do the same thing. So the body actually points outwards this way. Let's connect those 2 points with a curve along the middle. Coming down, then back up on the right side. Let's add a little bit of detail in the body here. So on either side, there's these 2 straps that come across this way. So on the side of the body, we're going to go up. We're going to round it out, coming back towards the left, and then angle a line down to the side on the left side. We'll do the same on the right. Angling up, rounding out the inside, and then we'll angle straight down towards the right side of the body. In here, we're just going to draw a little line. Now we're going to start on the side of the body. We're going to go up and leave a little gap on the inside. Draw the same thing on the right. Now in the middle here, there's like a half circle that goes across this way. Starting on the left side, we'll curve down the middle, back up on the right. Now down here, we're going to do the same thing. So curving down and up on the right side. In the middle, we're just going to split this in half with another curve, going across like that. Underneath the chin, we're going to draw 2 lines coming down to this curve here. So one on the left, a line straight down, and then one on the right. And then on the left side at the top, we're going to draw 2 circles for the buttons, one on top of each other. Underneath the collar here, we're going to draw 2 more circles, like that. And in the center, we're just going to draw a little black dot. We're going to add some more lines down the side here. So from the corner of the waist, we're going to curve up underneath this curve here. We'll do the same thing on the right, down towards the corner hip. Now we're going to step up and draw another curve. Just tucked in underneath. And we're going to split this in half. Right down the middle. That. Now in the middle of this line here, so starting at the top of this curve, we're going to draw a straight line coming down to the waistline. On the right, we'll draw a little circle. And on the bottom, we'll draw another circle. Under here, we're just going to tuck in a couple pockets. So just curving down and in. Let's go ahead and work in the arms. So just beside the collar here, I'm going to start down here on the left, I'm going to curve out. On the right, we'll do the same thing. So curving out and then down. Now we're going to curve the sleeve in behind the body. So curving down and in. On the right side here, it's got these little stripes. So we're going to start on the top here, angle up, come down in a slight angle, and then pull that back down to the side of the arm. We're going to draw that twice. So leaving a gap, going up, down in an angle, then down to the side of the arm. Let's go back to the left side and finish off this arm. So from the corner where the body meets the sleeve, we're going to curve out and down. We're going to draw on a thumb with a half circle going around. And at the end of the thumb, we're just going to draw a little bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to swirl around the bracket and go up. Now we're going to layer another finger in beside it. So down here, we'll curve up. And then for the third finger, we're going to curve up and underneath the sleeve. So there's a slight overlap on the end there. Let's add in the cuff. So from the outside of the arm, we're going to curve down and in towards that wrist. Now we want to add a stripe in here. So we step up, draw one curve, and then we'll draw that twice across like that. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting right here in this corner, we're going to curve out and down. We'll round out the thumb. And then we're going to draw a little bracket. At the bottom of that thumb, we're going to swirl around the bracket and go up. On the side of this finger, we'll do another finger curving up. And then again, we're going to curve this arm up underneath the sleeve so there's a slight overlap on the end. We'll draw a curve from the wrist line to the outside of the arm. And in here, we're just going to draw another stripe. So one curve, and then that same curve just above it. Let's work our way down the legs. So in the middle, just down here, we're going to draw a curve from left to right for the lower torso. On the left side, we're going to step in and just draw a curve coming down to the lower part of the shorts. On the right, we're going to step over towards the left and curve down to the shorts. Now we're going to curve the bottom of the short going out. So we're going to draw this long curve from the outside of the leg towards the inside, going out like that. And we're going to take these points and curve up underneath the waist. So right here, we're just going to go right into that point. Same thing on the right side, so just bowing out the legs there. Let's work our way down the lower legs. So from this corner on the left, we're going to step over towards the left side, curve down towards the heel. So there's a slight overlap. Same thing on the right. We're going to step over, curve down towards the heel on the right. Now for the bottom of the feet, I just want to draw a curve from the heel to the toe, curving down around like that. We'll do the same thing on the right side. From here, we're going to curve up the top of the foot. So on the left side, I just want to draw almost like a half circle going up to the top of the foot and then down to right about there. From this side of the short, we're going to step over towards the right and curve down towards the top of that foot. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the right side. So leaving that same gap right here, curve up the top of the foot and then down towards the toe. Underneath the short, we're going to step over towards the left, curve down towards that toe. Now to finish off the legs, right at this point here, I'm going to curve up to the inside of the leg. We'll do the same thing on the right side. We're going to add a stripe, just like we did with the wrists, up here. So just above the toe, we're going to curve across, and we're going to draw that twice, going across like that. We'll do the same thing on the right, curving twice, one above the other. Let's finish this off with a little trim along the bottom of the foot. So from the toe, we're just going to follow that bottom of the sole all the way across. We'll do the same thing on the right side. And that is pretty much it. There we have it. There's Chibi Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.